Hello Mzansi and welcome back to your fresh new updates. I hope you guys are good cause I'm well as well, and I have some fresh new updates. And on our first update, Sipho kept the secret safe on Podcast and Chill when Meg G asked Butom Dala about the sex scene on The Wife with Kanyimbao and how they managed to pull it off. Sambulo laughed and we didn't really understand why he was giggling. Well, I guess now it makes sense that he held himself from spilling the beans. Basically, he has a sex scene as well. So basically what happened is Meg G asked Butom Dala how they managed to pull the whole thing off, and he explained everything. And this guy was actually also putting in some pointers like he was there or something, but only to find that he has his own sex scene with Oli. Anyway, The Wife came back with some explosive episodes this week, which were like true action film, giving you the classical Mission Impossible vibe with a twist of classical tribalism, where the Zulu brothers went on a quest to save their abducted brother from the Tswana royal family. On episode 5 of season 3 of The Wife, guess who is getting it on? Yes guys, Sambulo got some action after he was released from prison. I guess he already knew about the whole thing and how it's pulled off. Hence, that's why he laughed on Podcast and Chill. But anyway, I can say that sex scene was a little bit boring. It wasn't like the Butom Dala sex scene. Anyways, I'll wait for Mzansi to react and see what they feel, if they feel the same way. Let's take a look at Twitter and see what the people say, because you know The Wife trends beke week in, week out. Let's take a look at what the tweets had to say about the cast and the show in general. And with this first user says, Xoli said she's not going to wait for the traditional cleansing. She cleansed her man all by herself. I saw that part. She did what she needed to do. But anyway, with our second user says, can we talk about how good Mandisa is nailing her character? The expressions, the emotions are so good. Man, she is definitely killing that. With our third user says, I'm in stitches how Mqoqi guys. Also rejoicing when people are getting killed vegi ne vigi, which means week in, week out. Yeah, big ups to Tulani Shange. He embodies the character. What a brilliant actor. I would say he is a very brilliant actor, and nowadays he's actually getting himself noticed a bit with the season 3. Moving on with our fourth user says, we will forever be iconic. You are highly appreciated for pushing and bringing this awesome character to life, and you will be missed on the show. Shout out to Abdul Khoza. For those who don't know or haven't watched The Wife season 3 with the new episodes that were released, it is shown that he's actually died on the thing, so that means he's no longer part of the show. So yeah, let's move on to our following user. Our following user says, shout out to the casting director who casted the Bakwena clan Setswana Sabo Onesimo Nati Khore Setswa Kadinko. Man, I would say the same thing. Like the way they casted these people, it's like it's a real royal family, and everything that's happening is just, it's authentic, guys. It's authentic, super authentic. Yeah, man. Let's move on to our last user. Our last user says, the way he said na lady as hambe siekaya, the sense of authority from a man fetching his women is just Dilozi drenching. I'm so jealous. And that's the end of those users on Twitter, guys. And that's actually the end of our updates as well. If you like and love what I do, please kindly smash on that like button, and if you are joining us for the first time, please kindly smash on the subscribe button and press on the post notification bell to be notified on our next update. And feel free to go down to the comment section down below and give us your true sense on what you feel of The Wife season 3. I think that things are about to get heated. We only just watched 6 episodes of that thing already. The action that's being there, It's a lot. I think on the following ones, apparently the brother, which is Unqoba, is going to be buried. So I think they're going to have a little argument on where he's going to be buried. But yeah, guys, let's watch on Wednesday and let's see what happens. Moving on to our second update. Sho Madjozi high and drunk during an interview. Award-winning musician Sho Madjozi was the latest guest to appear on the rapper The Lez's podcast, posted with The Lez and friends, and viewers have since had plenty to say about the interview. The Les also, like, when he gets guests to come to his show. I remember last time when McG actually went to the Les house and they were drinking and they got high, and this dude was just slurring and just saying their weird things. I guess whatever Art Leaf is giving to the Les as products to advertise is very strong. Anyway, during the casual setup, the Les and Sho Madjozi sipped on alcohol and smoked marijuana while the two friends had a good old catch up. A clip of the interview has made its way to Twitter. In 1 minute 25 seconds in particular, Sho Madjozi seen talking to the Les about her yet to be released children's book, Sho Ma and the Stars. The musician shows the Les the cover of the book and starts musing about the nose of the book's protagonist. Oh, sorry guys. And she says, "Please, can you look how cute the nose is?" Sho Madjozi can be heard slightly slurring her words and in a tad inebriated, which means she was drunk in plain old English for those who do not know. In one tweet that sparked a debate over whether Sho Madjozi should have talked about the children's book while in an environment where there was alcohol and marijuana. Heading to Twitter, we have a user here that gave us their 2 cents on how they felt on Sho Madjozi's behavior, and this is what they said. I quote, "I know some found this funny, to each his own. Where was Sho's manager? Why didn't anyone from the team stop this? It's a children's book. She's clearly inebriated. Why would anyone in the room think it's okay for her to plug a kid's book in this setup?" Anyway, most people like being dramatic, but anyway, not everyone agrees with Impella though. Some argued it was not a big deal he was making it out to be. And this user said, "It is not that deep. I'm sure you'd lose your mind if you saw drinks and Champs podcast way bigger than stars than Sho Madjozi drink and smoke live." Others argued that considering how influential Sho Madjozi is amongst children, who can forget that she had little kids across the country, girls to be particular, doing their hair in colorful braids like hers. This was not the right move, that's what they say. The video sparked quite a debate, with some social media users not finding anything wrong with her speaking about her children's book while under the influence, and others saying kids weren't watching the Les podcast anyway. And this is what this user says when they gave us their 2 cents. "There's nothing wrong with this. Kids that have responsible parents have no access to this kind of content, which is meant for adults." Guys, I totally agree with this guy, but anyway, unfortunately, that's the end of that update. Guys, if you like and love what I do, please kindly smash on that like button, and if you're joining us for the first time, please smash on that subscribe button and press on the post notification bell to be notified on our next update. And feel free to go down to the comment section down below and give us your 2 cents on what you think of this topic. Can one get drunk over a show that's actually being watched by adults? But I understand that most people think that she's plugging the book so that kids can watch the podcast. But anyway, there's a lot of people that are thinking their own things. But anyway, moving on to our last update. Abdul Khoza exits the wife, leaving fans heartbroken and sad. Man, I'm also heartbroken and sad that the guy had to leave, but There's nothing we can do, man. You know, sometimes people, when they leave shows, they move on to greener pastures. The third season of The Wife is back to topping Twitter and Showmax charts again and breaking hearts again in line with the previous season. This week's new episodes, again trending at the #1 spot on the Twitter trend list, is part over the demise of one of the telenovela's most celebrated and loved characters, Ngoba Zulu, played by multi-talented actor Abdul Khoza. In October, City Press reported that fan favorite Khoza would be leaving The Wife. However, at the time, producers did not confirm or deny the rumor. The actor captures viewers' hearts, earning him a well-deserved gongs, the DSTV Mzansi Viewers' Choice Awards favorite actor, and his second Golden Horn when he won Best Supporting Actor in a Telenovela at the 2022 SAFTAs. Khoza's character is a firm favorite, overtopping Twitter trends because of his character traits, and his exit has not been easy for fans and his co-stars. In a press release, The Wife cast shared their sentiments about the KwaMashu-born actor's impact on the show amid his bittersweet farewell. Zikhona Sodlaga, who portrays Ngoba's partner, became Mzansi's most relatable and loved couple. Then this is what she said on her statement. He is a scene partner I didn't know I needed. I think our chemistry worked because of how dynamic yet similar our characters are. The one is a female version of the other and vice versa. He is a scene partner I didn't know I needed. We got to play so much on set, said Sodlaga. Mondli Makoba, who plays the eldest Zulu brother, Nkosana, said, "We were always on our toes because of how good he is. I was lucky to have an opportunity to work with him because of how good he is. I was challenged, but a good challenge because he always wanted us to push each other to get better every time. He always wanted us to find better and more artistic ways to do scenes." Mbalenhle Mavimbela, who plays one of the Zulu matriarchs, Hlomu, shared some of her fondest memorable moments with Abdul, and this is what she said. "Oh man, I have so many memories with Abdul, but my favorite one was when he jumped on the table to try reach one of the brothers. That showed how much he cared about Hlomu and Mbali," she said. "Honestly, sometimes that's very close to my heart is how he used to encourage me in between scenes when I had challenging and very emotional scenes. He could come to me and speak to me on the side just to reassure me that I am doing well," she added. Khoza fans can be sure to catch the award-winning actor in Mzansi Magic's historical epic Shaka Ilembe and the upcoming Showmax original crime thriller film, both launching in 2023. Taking to Twitter, going to the tweets that are saddened by the leaving of Ngoba or the death of Ngoba on The Wife. And let's just take a look at Twitter and see what the tweets had to say. And with this first user says, "I know Mandisa is not my favorite person, but she doesn't deserve this. I actually want her and Ngoba to have their happily ever after." With our second user says, "My day has been ruined. Liporile, why kill Ngoba?" With our third user says, "So now we need to prepare for another Zulu funeral. It's too soon, guys. Awa Ngoba Makeba Pua Mandisa." And our following user says, "Immediately when I saw death of a brother on the last episode, I knew it was Ngoba. Yo, well done, inspired for continuing to ruin the story." And with our last user says, "The Wife Showmax. Out of all the characters in acting career, Ngoba will forever be iconic. You are highly appreciated for pushing and bringing this awesome character to life. You will be missed on the show. Shout out to Abdul Khoza." And that's the end of that update, guys. If you like and love what I do, please kindly smash on that like button. And if you're joining us for the first time, please smash on that subscribe button and press on the post notification notification bell to be notified on our updates. And feel free to go down to the comment section down below and give us your 2 cents on what you think of the death of Unqoba on The Wife. Do you think that it's going to be boring now because we don't have that charismatic person who has a loud voice and likes doing things the way he wants to do them, even though he was loyal to his family and loved his girlfriend that he wanted to marry, but he wasn't really sure that he wanted to marry her? But anyway, guys, that's the end of that update. Before I could leave, please like, share, and tell your friends that we are here. And yeah, let me not waste anybody's time. Goodbye, see you some other time.